Here are the top 3 things you need to know about COVID-19. All 50 states are in some phase of reopening, and the CDC has released a 60-page roadmap for doing so safely. Some of the recommendations include installing barriers at restaurants, closing seats on buses, and keeping school playgrounds closed. Here in Houston, there is a critical shortage of blood as hospitals take on more patients and surgeries. The Gulf Coast Regional Blood Center is holding a blood drive today. It's happening now until 1:30 p.m. outside the Breakfast Club in Midtown. And Galveston County and the University of Texas Medical Branch is offering free COVID-19 testing today. The 3 testing sites are located in Galveston, League City, and Texas City. It's open to anyone who wants to be tested, but you have to schedule an appointment first. And be sure to bring a state-issued ID when you come to get tested. Houston ISD is moving to boxed lunches for students only. It's going to start during the summer term, beginning June 1st. Families can pick up meals twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays at one of the district's 68 designated schools. Each box will contain a day's worth of food, and family members will have to show proof of enrollment. The district has been handing out food to the community for more than a month. In Fort Bend County, a strike team is working to get all nursing home residents and employees tested. That's about 1,000 people over the next 4 days. Members of the county's fire departments and EMS will make up the team. Governor Abbott announced the mandate last week.
Testing has always been our #1 priority in Fort Bend County, and we wanted to test our most vulnerable. That group is, our senior citizens. We wanted to make sure we are testing everybody. We will do everything possible to make sure that goal is accomplished. And also we have 2 weeks to do it, and we are a few days into it. And so we are already we are already working on that. And I just wanted to say, without any rest, and we will complete that task on time.
County officials say EMS has already trained the task force. All right, Texans who are concerned about COVID-19 will be able to vote from the safety of their home. A federal judge has ruled all registered voters can apply to cast their ballots by mail in the next election. Michelle Choi explains.
It's been a polarizing topic. Should states expand vote by mail during the COVID-19 pandemic? According to one federal judge here in Texas, yes. On Tuesday, that judge granted a temporary injunction allowing all Texas voters, regardless of age, to vote by mail in the upcoming elections. Under existing Texas law, only those 65 years or older, have a disability, are out of the county during an election period, or in jail were allowed to vote by mail. This judge's new ruling trumps all of that. Worried about the health and safety of voters who may be forced to gather in crowded polling locations, the judge stated the state's existing election rules violates the Equal Protection Clause. But not everyone agrees. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton released this statement saying, quote, "The district court's opinion ignores the evidence and disregards well-established law. We will seek immediate review by the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals." Governor Greg Abbott said he wants Texans to vote safely, but based upon current laws. Here's why opinions about mail-in ballots are so split. Some argue there's the possibility of voter fraud. Others believe majority of states aren't prepared for the large volumes of votes by mail. KHOU 11 political analyst Bob Stein believes Texas might face some of those challenges.
They don't have the envelopes. They don't have the printer. They don't have the machines to scan. They don't have the staff to review the signatures on ballots and to process them in time to announce the results on election night.
But if you're a registered voter here in Texas, for now, you can choose to vote by mail. The new ruling will remain in effect until the legal case advances or the pandemic subsides. In Houston, Michelle Choi, KHOU 11 News.
We have the answers to the major questions you're asking. Just text any of the 5 keywords on your screen to 713-526-1111 and get information on those topics. All right, time to take a look outside.